I will not get distracted and quit playing this playthrough just because Abiotic Factor is on sale for 20% off. And this has been on my to playlist since I discovered it a little while ago. But it never goes on sale cheap enough. It's still $28. All right, Factorio. Let's do this. We're almost in. I just realized I'm so far ahead on recording that if I do decide to play Abiotic Factory, why am I on remote view? If I do decide to play that new video game, which isn't new, I don't know. Games are weird. It's kind of new, kind of not new. Things move really quick with game releases and development and all of that stuff. New things become old very quick. But the main thing... Wait, I have to hit the... No, this button, it's still on. It's still active. Alt mode. Forever. Wait, it's amazing. I'm so far ahead in recording that if I do decide to buy it, then by the time this comes out, I should already have videos on it, I think. Like a bunch of them, maybe. This one. Give me that. Okay, my little drone army is going crazy. Right, we got lasers. We got... Holy, you can see the arrows. Everything being built is to the right of me. Okay. And we're building solar panels in theory, and I was gonna expand. Iron and copper. And yeah, make more steel. Okay. And roboports. Oh. Oh. Give me another 10 of those. Huh. Except, are they gonna take them away? Probably. Maybe that's fine though, because I have limited space. But I could get rid of some of this junk. Like, get rid of that. Get rid of these. Where do they go? It's a mystery. Nobody knows. Oh, I could set up drone production. Yeah, but that sounds like a hassle. I could just build a bunch of drones. That sounds like less of a hassle, I think. I don't know. Huh. That's a lot of drones being built. How many times can I click the button? Many times. Many times. So now, if I come over to you and say, hey, you want some of these? What about some of these? Some of these? Those are all for you. You're welcome. Why the hell do I have multiple deconstruction planners that I don't know how to get rid of? So there's a way. We just right-click it and hit delete forever. This one, right-click it, delete forever, because I can just hit X, and I don't need that to be a thing in my inventory. Cool. So now what? I don't know. I kind of want to go explore, but I kind of want to go secure this iron, or this iron. Oh, that one's very small. Or this iron. Let's go get this one. But what if there's other stuff around here as well? And what if I expanded my copper? What if? All of the things. Alright, so the good news is, we now have lots of roboports. I just saw them. Lots of them. And do we have a path through here? No, of course not. Is there a path up here? There is. Okay, I probably want to go up there. There's even a gate. How considerate. And I was looking at other things while I tried to run through the gate that was not where I thought it should be. Alright, so if we hit X, then I could clear away a bunch of these trees. And then clear away a bunch of these trees. And then my inventory will slowly fill with wood. But it goes over here, which is fine. I could use the next tier of armor. Hey, it's enemies. Enemies are kind of what I was looking for, I think. Hey, there's lasers down here. And there's a random drone way the hell out here. Okay. Hello, random drone. So right now, I still have 19 roboports, which means somebody else is coming with this one. Alright, fine. You want to do that? That works for me. Control, Shift, click. I should probably be behind this line, but whatever. Control, Shift, click. Also, if I did this from remote view, I could do it way quicker, I think. Control, Shift, click. Alright. What are we doing now? We're encircling this set of biters. Do I actually have power? I mean, it looks like I do. Weird. This one. Oh. Okay. Click. Seems reasonable. Hey, wait, we don't have power. We don't have power. Seems less reasonable. One of these needs to connect. Needs to connect. Can't connect. Okay, are we connected yet? Nope. Are we connected yet? Nope. Why are we not connected yet? Hey, we're connected. I don't know what changed. Probably a drone did something. Alright. Things were destroyed. And by things, I mostly mean the biters were destroyed. There we go. Destroy them. Destroy them. With lasers. Cool. So this one, what did we learn? We learned that you want to have the power pole ready, kind of. Cannot reach. And then place the lasers. More of them. More lasers. Kind of broken. Oh, did I bring repair packs? Probably. If I was a repair pack. Oh yeah, I have plenty of repair packs. Sweet. This part of the island looks like it's secure. So now we hit X. Give me these back. All of them. And some trees, I guess. Okay, my drones are not picking these up right away, which tells me that the network is picking them up, which tells me that I'm going to be missing lasers. All right, give it to me. I wonder, it's because it was in the network and I put that deconstruction order. I could just carry lots of lasers. Good. If I'm standing next to them, will that still be a problem? Let's go find out. So, I'm standing right next to you. We're zooming in. And these are mine. These are unpowered. These ones. These ones. My little army of drones. Don't you do it. Okay, they're going off to steal other things. Which is cool. I approve. We already have roboports all the way out here. They're probably going to deal with these rocks. Maybe. So what I want now is to continue exploring. Probably. This one. I don't know if I need to build roboports out to here. Oh, but it would be cool if this, like, had a light attached to it. But that's not really easy. Maybe it is. I could just make, like, a giant grid, ooh, of these things perfectly spaced. What exactly does that mean? Don't know. Is it shift click? Yes. Why do I need a grid, though? Don't know. Because then I would be able to connect to anything from all different places. Also, that drone network almost reaches across. I was gonna secure this because it's a really easy land bridge, but what if I want more space than this? I might. Control C. This one. Control, Shift, click. Yeah, but can I tell where that is? Is it right there? Control, Shift, click. And will we piss off any biters? Possibly. So if I click these, hit Q, I can see that we do have power. Oh, but do I have power at night? I may not want to fight these at night. Huh. I might not even have full power during the day. No idea. That sounds like a future me problem. That one. Go do it. Kaboom. Like, are these stuttering their shots because I'm low on power? Could be. Regardless, we're getting kills. Which is all that really matters. Control, Shift, click. So now, I kind of want a deconstruction planner that doesn't take nature things. But only kind of. The reason that I would want one that doesn't take nature things is so that I could just make a giant box and pick all of this up without picking up a bunch of wood, which would be nice. It would. Oh well. Hey! I just noticed. This is a giant thing of copper. Hit Q. Oh, it's not that giant. 2.1 million. I was really hoping for larger. 8.2 million. Alright, forget that for now. Research. So I want to go up here. Somewhere up here. That one. Oh, probably want to place this now. Probably Control Shift click. This is fine. Everything is fine. Don't panic. Never, ever panic. Control Shift click. Don't panic, my health is still low. It's fine, we're not panicking. Hey, things are being attacked, but are those things where I'm at? Because if they're where I'm at, then that's fine. Don't step in the acid. Alright, so now X. X and clean it up, including the trees, apparently. No more nature. Hey, there's more biters. So if I do Control click, Shift click, that one. Lasers. I could also make a blueprint with even more lasers, but I don't think that's necessary. This feels like a sufficient number of lasers, at least for the time being. And you can always just place more of these, like spam them. Exploration. Wait, am I out of substations? Why aren't you placing it? Why aren't you placing it? Substations. Okay, might be out. But, you know who's dead? The biters. Cool. Alright, X. Clean this up. So, I probably do want to establish walls, but what if I could find like a 20 million copper thing before setting up walls? I can always just expand the walls later. Hey, there's even more biters. I don't know if I want to deal with those. Kind of just want to secure the walls. But if I'm going to set up walls, I could set them further forward if I took out the biters. Screw it. We don't even need walls, really. Huh. True. So it's Shift click. You don't have power. Now you do. Wait, they couldn't reach those two. Also, where the hell are you guys going? Yeah. I need this one. Shift click. Shift click. Do I think there's anything cool up here? Let's just go look around a little bit and then I'll build the wall. Just in case there's iron or copper or anything at all. Or water. Like enough water that it's easy to wall all of this off. I wonder if you can take so much territory, though, that biters could start to spawn inside the territory. Probably. So, one of the things that I kind of want, this one, lasers. I'm just going to build that there. This one. Where is it that I'm running to? Oh no, somewhere over here. Wait, is this where the power was? Wait, there's power right there. We've done it? I think we've done it. Click the button. There we go. It is super dark. If I zoom in, then it's less dark. But when I'm zoomed out, it's just darkness. Alright, so more of these. Click this, and then drag it. And then drag it. That one. Lasers. Rotate. Control, shift, click. It does mean I have to pull up trees, so the lasers will take a little bit longer to play. Oh, never mind. Super simple. Not even really a thing. We need to connect the power. There we go. That looks like a big, whatever, biter encampment. It does. But it also looks like it's falling fairly quick. If I have enough resources to actually place these. We're gonna find out if we do or not. Have I mentioned that I think lasers might be a little bit overpowered? Just a little bit. The enemies have fallen. Cool. Except we're in the middle of a bunch of trees, so it's going to be a pain to pick up. Alright, hit X. Pick it all up. All of it? Alright, and sit here for a minute while we chop down a bunch of lumber. How's my inventory? We're starting to fill up with junk. Huh. Including... Wait. Hit E. Why do I have construction robots? Maybe because I built too many of them. Or something. Who knows? I should probably drag power poles out here when I come. Ooh, it's a dead end. Wait a second. If that's a dead end, yeah, I should drag power poles. We can drag a power pole right there. That's a dead end. Then this should be pretty easy to just wall south of here. And there's a giant thing of iron. How giant? I don't know if it's actually giant. But look, this area looks super simple to secure. Super simple. Actually, way too simple. Huh. I'm just gonna own all of this? Weird. Okay. Lasers. Control, shift, click. Wait, where are all of my drones? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Don't know. It's fine. It's not that big of an encampment, luckily. Control, shift, click. But I do not know where all of my drones are, which probably means they're flying after me or something. Hey, there they are. Found them. Good job, drones. Alright, so I'm going to let these place their lasers, and then we'll go get our friends in a little bit. Friends, come to me. Also, I'm charging all of these just off of a few solar panels, really, so that may not work for sustained activity. But look at this giant area that we just secured, basically. I might want radars up here to make sure that it stays secured, but for right now, this seems way too good. X, give me all of these back. Substation is mine. And we have enough area to cover all of this, which is awesome. Sweet. Lasers. Power poles. Yeah, the only question is, will biters respawn in that area? Because if not, I think this is all just mine. And I guess we'll find that out. It'll be like science. Except it's always kind of a mystery, like where I'm getting attacked from. Which is sometimes a pain. Also, this is a very convoluted path for my power pulse. Alright. So now, I think I'm just going to say that we go here. And then that we go here. But that doesn't connect. That connects. Sweet. That connects. That is using a lot of guns, though. And it's using up my substations, which are limited. Substations. I would like more substations. How many lasers do I have? Only 20. Huh. That could be concerning. As much as I do want to secure this area, I also want to still be able to take out encampments. So to do that, we only have to use 20 lasers. Or we only have 20 lasers to use. Fine. Probably fine. One thing I can do, we can just pick up the last ones before I move forward if I have to. So, if I hit X, now, come back to this one. Control, Shift, click. Hit X. Give me back these ones. Right, they can't actually reach. But now they can. You're dead. All of this, give it back. So many extra trees being picked up. And I do want that laser. Alright, from here, where do I want to go? I don't know. I want to get roboports to cover all of this, but if I do that, then any drones that end up going over biters will get destroyed, for one. And they'll just get lost in the middle of the desert, and it's going to create a bunch of problems. But eventually, I do want to fill all of this in. I don't know. What is the benefit to filling it in with roboport coverage? Maybe I don't want to do that. I guess the main benefit is then we can reinforce these laser lines. And I wouldn't have to build them all right now. Ooh, giant iron patch. So I will want to uncover this. Hit the map. Hit the map, hit Q. 1.8 million is sad. 382, why is this so sad? So sad. Fine. It's a little sad, but it's fine. And still want to get rid of all these trees, I think. This is where I would like to put another laser thing. Kind of just want to keep exploring. I could explore with radars. I should start building radars. Wonder if I could do that now. Ooh, wait a second. Giant, yes. Please be giant. Please be massive. Hit map. Hit Q. 3.9, 1.9, 5.0. That's not that massive. Massive enough for now. How many... I should let my drones catch up. And then, how many lasers do I have? We have 20, right? That's not that many, and that's kind of a big area. The big thing is, I don't think I can just leave my lasers behind right now. And I didn't bring power. Which could be a problem for fighting whatever's up here. Major problem. Ooh, but it's such a small area. If I just have power, which isn't that far away. Alright, start running power. It's really not that far away. Sweet. That's it. This one. Rotate. So we found iron, stone, and copper. In theory, I could set up like everything off to the left here. Control, Shift, click. It's only a single nest, so it's pretty easy to take out. Bam. X. Give these back. Give this back. Now this group, if we hit map, I probably can't see them. I cannot see them. But that looks like a larger group. Huh. Giant stone. So, if we look at the map, do I want to like secure this whole area? I mean, I kind of do. Should secure this copper. I have that copper. It's a long walk back over there, but I also need to get concrete going. My thought with the copper is that I want to get all 4 lines processing. I could do that over here, though, and just leave that whole area running out of resources, doing whatever the hell it's doing. Kind of like both. Both options. Does this area have RoboPort coverage? And if so, where? It does. Interesting. But are they going to be delivering stuff to me? I'm not sure. I would like to do this one. Clear this out. Clear it. Clear it all. All of the pollution. Wonder how I'm doing with... Hey, look, we're only missing 495 solar panels and 364 accumulators and 3 more furnaces, which will never get built because I have not started producing those yet. Same with miners. So as much as I like explore, I do need to... I want to go secure new resources, but I just realized if I don't have miner production and I don't have the other thing production, the ones that need the stupid stones, I should put stupid stones onto here. Wait, are there solar panels sitting in here? How? Only one. Okay, fine, fair. If I don't have what production? Production of furnaces, which are going to require more steel. But how are we supposed to set up this whole new area without them? I don't know yet. We could start setting up the basics and then expand. That is an option. But I could also start setting up the production, and then when I plug in bricks, they would start auto-crafting. That would be nice, too. This one. So if I just do shift-click, It shouldn't cause... It would cause problems. Alright, let's not do that. Let's do this. Oh. I don't even know what's supposed to go on a few of these lanes yet. That's fine. That is a future me problem. Other problems. We can only go so far vertically. And this isn't where I ultimately want to be making things, I don't think. I don't know, maybe it is. I do still have this whole left side available. There's a lot of space over here. Roboports. So we're going to start getting stone production up, I think. Stone and more copper and more iron. And then automate the things that are required to actually do that. Did I get more laser turrets? I don't think I did. Okay, I also want to go do that. And I kind of want to increase the number that I'm going... Oh, 200. Wait, 200 is a lot. My laser turret production is right down here. This one, 46. All right, I can work with that. Drones. Why is there wood right there? If I had to guess, we might not have enough of these storage chests. But we might have enough. I don't know. I can see it going either way. Also, these junk storage things. Should I just make more of those? Maybe. This one. I want to get rid of all of this. So if I turn you off for a little bit, then I can take all of this back. Which would probably be easier than letting my drones do this. If I do the stone production, then I can also do the concrete, which will be amazing. This one. Now, personal logistics is back online. And look at all these logistics robots. You could have all of these, I think. You can also have these. What about the construction robots? They get destroyed sometimes. Anything else? Probably. Don't know. Hey, another laser. They're bringing me some lasers. They're bringing me all of the stuff. All right, and we're getting research slowly, but we are researching. Cool. Which kind of surprises me. I would have to bring sulfur over there to keep it up. For right now, it's fine. How are these doing? Still full on the, whatever this is called, lubricant. Still pretty full on the petroleum. Not full on light. Not full on heavy. Perfect. I can live with that. Accumulators, 335 missing. So if I look at power, how are we doing with power? Still running steam engines all through the night, and we still do not have good satisfaction through the night. But look at this accumulator. Go crazy, draining super fast. The distance between these peaks, does that matter? I don't know. The main thing is, look, accumulator charge is getting higher and higher, and it's not even emptying out all the way, I don't think, maybe. So the accumulators, plus the steam engines, plus the solar, look like they're actually enough to get me through the night with full satisfaction, maybe. Sweet. Okay, are you guys still bringing me things? Yes, they are. What kind of all the things? Huh. I did ask for a lot of stuff. Okay. Sulfur is not full. Oh, I probably need more sulfur production. Ooh, could I expand that easily? Probably could. So if I just do copy and paste, what would that do? And another one. I don't know. Let's do 4 of those, see what happens. Alright, so these, are they actually on their way? Probably. But if not, I could just build a few. Just in case. So, those are these? No, those are chemical plants. We'll make 5 of those. Are these chemical plants? Yes. And then, I need to make, what? This. Water goes up top. Yeah, but this one's kind of a pain. That one is a pain. Huh. Total hassle. Okay. Total hassle. This one. So now I can't walk through here freely, which, like I said, total hassle. But if I did an underground right here... Wait, how does that work? Does not work. It kind of works. So copy this. What? Copy this. Q. Q. Why won't it copy? Q. Control C. This one. I just don't want to go find it in my inventory. Control, Shift, click. Stop. R. Control, Shift, click. That. Thank you. So we're waiting for those undergrounds, which I could just produce. Maybe. Hey, they did it. Good job. Next up, we need these ones. That really reaches this far? Huh. It does. Weird. Okay, so that one, this one. Next up, I can go to this. Perfect. So, am I actually producing all of this sulfur? Because it doesn't look like it. What are you missing? You're missing water. Why are you missing water? Because I didn't actually hook up these water things. That would do it. That one. That one. It's beautiful. So now we should be producing massive amounts of sulfur. Do I need I don't know. I need some amount. If I move this up here and this down here, then good enough. Could I do that in a better way? Almost certainly. What would the better way be? Couldn't I just say priority right with a splitter? Control Shift click. This one, priority right. I guess that works. And then I don't have to do weird things. Or not as many weird things. So what am I doing with this box? That box is doing things. What I'm going to do is say that that box can have some sulfur because it is nice. Do I want to limit it? I don't know. It pulls off 2 at a time. It pulls off pretty slow. It's not like I have a need for all of this sulfur. Huh. That's weird. Then why did I just add the production? I don't know, because I want to make sure that we have enough, that we are filling up a box, so that if I do want to come over here and continue doing my blue science, this is how we do it. But really, I should be running this back to the blue science. But I don't want to. It's not that far. It is that far. It's really far. Really, really far. And eventually I'm going to be redoing blue science, so why would I run this over to the old blue science when we're going to have new blue science soonish? I don't know. Alright. Let's work on getting this stone for right now. So to get the stone, I might already have power out here. Oh, I should get the drones out here. Yeah, roboports. Let's do that. So to get roboports out, this one. Control Shift click. Control Shift click. More of these. That laser wall, it's kind of behind where I would like it to be. That's fine. Is that covering the stone? The electric pole might be. Not sure if it is. Here, we're just gonna say different one right there. Beautiful. Somebody else is coming to get this? Why are they like this? All right, delete all of this stuff. Cool. We have coverage. With that coverage, I would like to get blueprints, Q, miners, miner junctions, no. Mining plus, seems excessive. Miners. So we want to do Control Shift click, this one. The power poles do not line up on each side of this, which feels weird. Probably could have designed that better. I still could. No, no, no! Cancel that. I still think I want that roboport, probably. I don't know, maybe I don't. Huh. Control Shift click. Do it. The two of these are gonna fight with each other, which is fine. So now we have stone coming. I actually had a good number of miners. Surprisingly. I could build more of these. We need to build more electric furnaces. All of the electric furnaces. Because that's one of the things that I want. And then, don't I already have junctions? Probably. If I wanted junctions, I would hit Q. B. Junctions. This one. Why am I doing it out of red? Don't know. I also probably could have done this so that when those two are done, I don't know. One red belt of stone is probably plenty, honestly. I don't even really need red, but here we are. I don't even know if I'm going to do red. Again, here we are. Alright. That is a good amount of stone. And it's supposed to smelt into bricks. Do bricks take up less space than stone? I don't know. Where are they? If I was a brick, I would be right here. So brick, 2 stone makes 1 brick. So yes, they are more compact. Now the question is, do I need stone as well? And I don't know the answer. Maybe. Maybe. Is there a way to see all of the recipes that use stone? There probably is. How would I see that? Right? No, that is not what I meant to do. The user interface in this game. I feel like I'm spoiled by playing other newer games. Even just, I started playing that Milky Way Idol game, which is kind of like, what is it called? Kind of like Melvor Idol, which is like an idle RuneScape. But like when you right click on things, it gives you more information. Like, it's just intuitive. There is a way to look things up. Tips and tricks. It's just not intuitive at all. Blueprint, library, bonuses. Back this one. So, if I click stone, we can see that you're mined by all of these. You're gathered from these. You are used in this. Okay. It's used in a few different... Oh, foundation is one of the things that I actually need, I think. These probably aren't on this planet. Engineered Structural foundation with heat shielding and deep screw piles can be placed on lava, oil ocean, and most water. Maybe I need this. Maybe that's on a different planet, though. That looks like it's on a different planet. Landfill, I don't really want. Stone bricks, I do want. Rail, I don't really want. So there is not that much reason for me to get stone. Okay, I might just do brick then. Blueprints. So what I would like with these are the furnace blueprints. Where do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't need that much brick. Just do it right here. Seems fine to me. Maybe I need a bunch of brick, but maybe I don't. Q. Control C. This one. Control Shift click. I mean, that feels like it's going to be enough brick. So the input goes into the middle. I can do that. This one. For some reason, I'm using yellow belts. Probably takes quite a bit to make use of a full red belt. Oh well. Do it anyways. I need to get rid of these trees, which I can easily do if I just do this. These ones, gone. These ones, gone. Now my drones are going to be using a bunch of power and creating a whole bunch of orders. But that's okay. That's why we have a whole bunch of drones. So that they can just handle everything. This one, might as well. Deconstruct. These ones, do it. Wait, that is not what I wanted. Q, this is the one that I wanted. I wonder if I deconstructed anything I wasn't supposed to. I don't think so. But maybe. If I did, we'll notice it whenever it becomes an issue. Probably. There's no way that I was going to say there's no way that I have enough storage chests, but some of my blueprints do include storage chests. Not these. Oh, this one does. It includes a bunch of storage chests. Wait, no it doesn't. What was I seeing there? I thought that the bottom of the roboports were 2 of the storage chests. Lame. Okay. Do I need more stone? Probably not. Wait, what happened to my power? Okay, so when I said did I disconnect anything important, the answer was yes. We disconnected this one. Alright, so the smelting is going to happen. And because half of it, it's using yellow belts. Oh. I guess the 2 of these combined will become a single red belt, I think, if we look at belts. This one moves 30 items per second. This one moves 15. So when these 2 combine, I believe they would become a single red. What are the chances that I have the right number of smelters? Low. Very, very low. Fine. This one. Beautiful. What is that red up there? Those have to be deconstruction orders, I'm guessing. There's no way those are biters, because I don't see any nests on it. And there would be. Alright, let's run this way. And then, Control C, copy it. Wait, but this is supposed to be a red. For right now, let's just get it going. There is a way to upgrade it. How many red belts do I have? 87. That's not enough. Fine. Fine. Why am I like that? Okay. And I can't just right-click to cancel. Oh, you can, but only on the one that you're selecting. Got it. X. Take it back. All right. Wasn't there a way to get the most recent one that you had pasted? Control V. Oh yeah, just take Control V again. That makes perfect sense. All right, and we have a bunch of iron right here. I'm trying to add this. Where? Trying to add this onto this line somewhere. Huh. But so far I'm not crafting anything that actually makes use of it. So it doesn't really have to go in anywhere, like, particular. Could go in right here. Kind of like that. Seems reasonable. We need lights. The whole factory needs lights. Bam. Bam. Alright, so those are happening. I am out of belts, but my drones will take care of that, probably. I do need... So how many yellow belts do I currently store? Because I probably want to store like a full box of those, now that I think about it. And probably a full box of red. Which means I'll eat through even more materials. Those are undergrounds. I probably want a lot of those as well. But those will eat through things too. Alright, uncap the reds. We're going to eat through so many resources. This one. I'm going to say that you're uncapped. And eventually they'll fill up, and then it doesn't really matter. As long as no biters ever reach this and destroy it. It just means we have a very large buffer in case somebody decides that they want to run 4 belts, like, across the entire map. Which I would never do, but just in case. Okay, so now this one goes like that. And then this one goes like that. And suddenly we have stone. Stone bricks. And what am I doing with stone bricks? We're going to start making these things. Electric furnaces. To make electric furnaces, what do we need? We need stone bricks, advanced circuits, and steel plates. Wait, I already have some of those things. But I want to make more of these boxes. So, what I could use... I could branch off this way. Do that. That one. So I said red circuits, stone bricks, and which stone bricks are on this one? Nothing else was ever on this line, correct? I don't think anything else was on there. Hope not. Alright, so this one goes like this. This one. That doesn't seem the best, but that's fine. Stone brick, steel. Steel is one of the things that I'm very short on. Huh. Do these require steel? No. So really, this line does not have to extend. Half of the steel. Half of the steel wants to go where? Here? Seems questionable, but only slightly questionable. We can do that. To do that, this has to go right here. Half of the steel. Bam. Except now I need to branch off again. So we would... Doing multiple branches like this does feel like I'll run out very quickly. Also, this is not the best place to do it. It's fine. That'll work. Just get it producing. How are stone bricks doing? They're stuck. Okay, so this one, go. I should probably mark this one with the red circuits somehow, so that I know that that belt is for something, and so that I know that if I want to produce more red circuits, like down here somewhere, I could add them onto that belt. That's at least, like, kind of the idea. Also, plastic. Do I want more plastic? Kind of. I'm surprised this is only half a belt. Why is it? Why is that the case? Because it's only half the belt this whole way. Weird. Oh. Okay. Increase the amount of plastic that'll be stored on these belts, because we had plenty of petroleum, so why not? Make use of it. Convert the petroleum into plastic. Alright. Solar panels are being produced, but more slowly than accumulators. The big thing, I now have all of the ingredients necessary to do the thing that I wanted to do. Which is what? Which is... Wait, what am I missing? Stone brick, red circuits, and one more thing. Steel. Right, steel is right there. Beautiful. What I wanted to do... Copy this. That could go... right here? I think so. Control-Shift-Click. Delete these. Delete these. Alright, so we've got this much. I want to get one of these. This thing is supposed to be producing furnaces. For that to happen... Really, I could have pulled these bricks off somewhere else. Probably should have. Oh well. Alright, this one goes like that. This one goes like that. This one goes like that. And you go like that. The chances that I can produce more than one furnace seem low. Plus, I don't need a massive number of these. The main thing I do need is more steel. We're gonna get it eventually. This one. This one. This one. And red-handed inserter. Alright, so you... I don't really want... I would rather have a big electric pole, I think. Is that true? Probably. Shift-click. I say shift-click, but then it takes forever to actually place. So, now we have power. This one. That is not where I wanted that. That one. Beautiful. Copy. And paste. And paste. And paste. There's no way that I can supply all of those. But that's fine. This is for in the future. That's what I'm going to tell myself. And we need a red supply chest. This one. And fill it up. It's beautiful. How many of these do I want? I mean, that feels very excessive. That number. Especially since once I get the smelter set up, I will not need to, like, recreate those many times. So really, we could stop this here. I could stop it, like, here. That's good enough. Not that we're going to make that many anytime soon. I'm missing red circuits and I'm missing steel. Good to know. And these ones don't even make it to the end. Could I fix that? Probably. So, green circuits. Bam. Green circuits now make it to the end. Red circuits now make it to the end. Bricks. Bricks now make it to the end. Copper. What the hell am I doing with copper? I'm supposed to be branching it off. Okay. So to do that, this one has to go like that. And then we branch off. And then we go underground yet again. Yeah, this is going to need some work. Wait, I'm supposed to branch off this iron as well. Branch off the iron. Huh. Okay. In order to do that, I'm going to get rid of this and branch you right there. But that's weird. It is weird. Huh. So now, the question is, how far can this steel one reach? I mean, I could do it with a red underground, but I don't want to. But I might have to. All right, red underground. Let's do it. That one. It's beautiful. No, it was beautiful. Now it's a mess. That one. And what is this one? That one is gear wheels, which again, I should have branched off. Ah. Hell is this setup? This setup is beautiful. Okay. Which one is missing? The one that is missing is steel, which I don't have enough of, and I want to branch it off. So we could branch it off right here. Could I? Control-Shift-Click. Bam. That one. That one. This is such a mess. But in theory, a small amount of the steel should make it all the way to the end. Especially if I plug in more steel, which is one of the things that I want to do. Okay, we got stone going. We got smelters slowly going. One of the next things was to get miners, which I could start making some of. These aren't that expensive. Electric mining drills just require iron, gears, and green circuits, which I have all of. So I could put those like anywhere. They don't have to be all the way down here. Iron gears and green circuits. But it kind of makes sense to me. Put them next to the smelters. And it's easier to pull off at the end, but I could pull off right here. Iron gears, green circuits. Iron gears, green circuits. We're being attacked. Are we? Map. Where are we being attacked? They're gonna destroy roboports. They're destroying my stone. I should have secured that new area. Fine. Go deal with it. Luckily, we're at a point where nothing that I produce, except for the red chests that are full of items, are particularly expensive. And I guess the miners. And the smelters. Fine. And we need to start getting, right, concrete would be amazing. Super fast concrete, which I could do right down by where we're smelting the stone, which is where I'm heading right now. And there's water nearby. That is the perfect plan. I like it. This one. Power's cut. Yeah, but. It'd be nice if my drones weren't all just following me. Okay, if you guys could place that substation, that would be amazing. Substation? Do I not have a substation? Okay, there it goes. Where are these biters? Are they dead? Huh. I guess they are dead now. Cool. So, I kind of just want to go take care of these. In order to do that, it's nighttime and it's dark. This one looks reasonable to me. Kaboom. Way too easy. Alright, so we've got that done. I do want to go secure that iron. I don't want to make the same mistake that I just made. Control-Shift-Click. This one. Alright. Hit X. Pick up all of these. And we have drone coverage over at the other place. Hey, we finished all of the research that I had going. So I could get defenders. I don't really care about them unless they lead to other things, which they do. Follower robot. Yeah, but I don't think I care about those. Flamethrower. I mean, maybe I do. I should explore things, but there's only so many things that I can, like, think about. And I think that's just too many. This one. Do it. I guess that's probably the priority over whatever this is. Maybe. Yeah, probably is. Military 3. Don't really care. Uranium processing. So we need uranium ore. I could start mining that and we could figure that out. Effect transmission. I remember, I think this one's actually kind of important. Maybe. I think that was like one of the last things that I had gotten. Before, like, starting to do the space thing and then getting stuck. Not really getting stuck, but that's when I stopped playing and the game became too overwhelming to, like, come back to it and remember what the hell I was doing. These ones are just green and military, which isn't that expensive. Alright, I'm gonna queue them all up. Probably want to get them eventually anyways. Sweet. Alright, so I did just say I want uranium, I think. I could work on that. Oh, but I should bring power with me. Power. If I made full walls, then I wouldn't have to worry about biter attacks. That sounds like a hassle. This one. Okay. Thank you for placing the substation. This one. That should take out all of the biters. Unless they can't reach that one net. No, they can. Give it all back. There's water down below. So if I had radars, then I would know where I want to make choke points. And I would know where the resources are. Oh. I should go explore this. I think I have full lasers down here, though. Yeah, good enough. But what about up above me? Nobody knows. Massive coal. Huh. Okay. I mean, this seems like a decent place to leave lasers. So I could do that. And connect it up to power. Should I go take care of this nest? I mean, it doesn't really seem like it matters, but I just got attacked, so why not? I doubt I got attacked from here. Still, if they're going to attack me, then I'm going to take them out. Probably. That one. Nice and easy. So if I got RoboPort coverage, then I could do all of this from the mini-map. Which is when it doesn't even feel like you're playing the game so much anymore. Kind of does, kind of doesn't. Feels like you're playing a different game. Alright, this one. Goodbye, biters. I was going to start building a cross right here, but it looks like there would be a smaller point somewhere further down, and there's resources to encompass in my growing empire. So maybe we go further down. And I might not have to clear trees so much, which would be nice. So lots of coal down here. This one. Alright, that's one of my security checkpoints. Lasers. That one. Kinda wanna go take out this group, but it's nighttime and it's hard to see. So we need this. Lasers. It doesn't even feel fair, because it's not. Alright. Fighter's gone. Not that many resources down here, though. Stuck in trees. Alright, remove the trees. But I should let my drones catch me. How are we doing over here? Accumulators are almost done. 34 accumulators left, but a whole bunch of solar panels are needed. Did not bring power out here. More biters. That one looks very large. There are two very large looking biters. Yeah, I think radars have to happen. So wait, can I just build those? Probably. Radars. No. Because I don't have iron plates. Also, can I get through here? Looks like it. Right, I was gonna go mine uranium. I could do that. The uranium was right next to this iron ore in the top right. Alright, cool. And video is over an hour long. Yeah, but just let me get the uranium. Rocket Silo is supposed to be researching, but I'm probably out of sulfur. Or any number of things. I need to redo my science. I think redoing all the stuff in the old base, which there isn't that much left, but I think that's going to be one of the goals for next episode. This one. Miners. Hippie. Mining. We can do that. You can go shift click. And so the power poles, shift click. Shift click. Shift click. Roboports. Where's the nearest one? There's nobody near here. Okay. Fair enough. We'll work on that. Okay, they're really not nearby. Okay. Interesting. That one. That one. That one. Not what I meant to do. This one. Control shift click. This one. Control shift click. There we go. Fixed it. This one. Shift click. That is in the middle of an iron patch, which is less than ideal. I do want to use that iron patch. Shift click. Shift click. Shift click. Alright, so we've got that. And then laser turrets. We can set up laser turrets right there. Shift click. Another one. I do need to expand my production of these. But for right now, that'll work. They'll eventually get built. That one. That one. Maybe that's not the way that I want to do that. Let's do that one. That one. That one. Okay. So we've got some lasers being built on this bottom border. And look! Am I actually mining uranium yet? No. Missing required fluid. Oh. I've never actually tried mining. Uranium requires sulfuric acid. Okay. It is time to say forget this. We are going to do it, but I mean, it's going to be way more complicated than I thought. So that'll require some thought. Also, I have not found a second oil field yet. Huh. That's something to work on. Let's get rid of these walls. Could have left up those guns. Oh well. The guns are gonna go. Let's also get rid of the arms that were feeding them. I mean, if anything, I could just add lasers here. I don't know if I need to. Really, I would add lasers down here. It looks like I already have a wall down here. Maybe. I do. That one. That one. That one. Looks reasonable for now. Except, is this outside of range? Probably. So, to get it inside of range, we want roboports. To get the roboports, that's as zoomed out as I can be, we want shift click. Shift click. Good enough. Tear it all down. Hit X. Tear it all down. Beautiful. Look at all this room we have for activities. How are we doing? Accumulators are done. I need way more solar panels. This space is looking very empty. That one. That one. That one. Ooh, my coal is actually running out. Huh. I mean, that's not super surprising, but still. This one. Shift click. I do not have enough belts. Shift. Shift is not how that works. Alright. If I just want to copy this, how do I get this to do like a blueprint version? Q. Q. That's not how. Shift Q. Control Q. None of those. Alt Q. No. Control C. This one. I guess that works. Ghost is in the way. Control, shift, click. There we go. Alright, so that'll get my coal back up and running as soon as I'm actually producing these miners, which is not happening yet. Someday it will. The big thing that I want to do is go to the map, come over here. So these grids, that is a very large grid. I want to copy that. To where? Didn't I already build one of these up here somewhere? Thought I did, but maybe not. So, we could build one right here. Control, shift, click. Do it. Another one? Do I have resources up there? Wasn't there something? Map. Wait, I'm already in the map. So resources would show up. I think we're good. Control Shift V. Okay, the flashing lights. God, I hate the alerts in this game. Mentioned it before. Still true. This one. I think I just do shift click. That way it won't try and place the landfill, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't have landfill, so it's a non-issue. It does look like it's trying to place it. Huh. Okay, I'll have to go cancel those, because it'll have an order in requesting landfill forever, which I'm never going to have. Sweet. That'll use a lot of resources. 2,500 entities. But once it's all done, we're going to be using so much power to create that just because of the drones. But once it's all done, we'll have so much power. Like stupid amounts. Yeah. accumulators are using a large amount, but the roboports are going to be using a massive amount for a while now. And we're going to be needing to produce more power poles, more roboports, more solar panels. Solar panels! Those are the big thing. And whatever was being done in this factory, which is all of my science. Yeah, mainly that. And start producing miners. I still have sulfur here. Huh. So that is... oh, very little sulfur. Still, give it. So that is actually not my problem. If that's not my problem, where are the labs? Labs are down here. The one that is my problem is actually red science. Wild. Red science is missing iron. I do have this whole box here. Huh. We could reverse that. F. Wait, but I have a bunch of iron. But I have a bunch of iron onto this line, which just happens to be full. Wait, you're not full. Oh, you're just not producing inserters, which also I could reverse these. I can do that. We do not need to store more belts, especially if this isn't a red box, which it isn't. Stop. Okay. That one. So that should at least get me some more red no, that makes green. Yeah, but I hooked up iron. So the iron should eventually maybe start making me red science. Where the hell is red science made? What are you missing? You're missing gears. Gears want iron. Oh crap, this iron doesn't make it onto there. Okay, I knew that. So, for that iron to make it on, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. That's mine. Can I just fill all of these? Control. No. No, stop. Okay, I regret everything. I regret everything. Now we're gonna have steel mixed on this line, but only a little bit of it. Inventory's full. Yep, but it's only because mistakes were made. This one. What I actually want to do is click this, give you all of that, and then go pick up that. And pick up that. Is there another piece of steel? Don't see it. This one. Two at a time. And the idea with this is that it ends up who the hell knows where. This one will back up. No, it's going up there. Which is being used to do what? I don't know. It's doing things. It's probably doing important things. Look at that. It's making green circuits. Which are being used to make red circuits, which are probably important. Red circuits are going up here and over here. If that had steel, which it doesn't, we're gonna tear all this down. I was just thinking, should I plug in a new source of iron? But I've thought that before, and the answer is no. No, I should not. That one. That one. What I should do is get these electric miners producing. And maybe put a robo... we've already got pretty good coverage. But is pretty good good enough? Maybe. For right now. Stop. That one. Shift click. This is so far away from the other, like, half of the base. Okay. Fine. Everything is fine. I wanted to do copper smelting out here. But, okay, I did already start setting it up. I was gonna say, maybe I should do copper smelting in the other area. What am I even planning on doing with all of this copper? I don't know. I need to think about that. But that is going to be next episode. We need 829 and 893. Again, next time. I want to check out power one more time. Power is something. What are these green ones? Those are accumulators. We need more solar, I think. And we need more accumulators. The fact that I'm maxing out the steam engines does seem bad. But look, satisfaction. We're satisfied. Are we satisfied all through the night? I don't know. Huh. Consumption, all separate, all merged. That. Wait, all merged. All separate. All merged. Kind of confused by that. If they were all merged, shouldn't I just be able to see, like, the total number? And then I would know if it changes at night. It does look like this peak plus this peak is not high enough to keep this, like, flat. But it wouldn't have to be flat, because really, when we're not charging accumulators, my consumption is like this level. I think we're just about at the point where I'm probably good through the night. Accumulators are... yeah, because they're not fully draining. I think we are good. All separate. I don't know what the difference is between all separate and all merged. Okay. That is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.